craziness in my live yesterday, I forgot to mention that besides this being a moving week for me and getting settled, I don't know what it is about this week, but it just seems to be a week of milestones because um, Monday was marked 7 years of minimalism and 6 years on YouTube. And that, I want to come on here and just show that that's crazy to think how much things have changed. One, just over the course of my life, but also, I mean, 6 years on YouTube. That's nuts. That's craziness. That's wow. Hi, Jen. I'm so glad you could make it. I was I wasn't gonna go live anymore this week. I'm like, I need to rest, I need to recover, there's stuff I need to get done. But then I realized I wouldn't be doing honor or justice this week if I didn't come on and do my yearly thing of celebrating, you know, this milestone of another year of simple living. Hi, Mel! And another year of being on YouTube. Yes, Jen and Mel. Hey, girls, how's it going? Um, Hi, Cindy. Yeah, you made it. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Oh my teeth are so yellow. This is so bad. Um, Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna ignore my appearance for now. I just moved. I have an excuse. But yeah, so 7 years ago, I went minimal. Well, it's over 7 years now, because it was August 21st. Oh, thanks, Mel. But I guess I just feel like a ragamuffin. Um, but that's just me. Anyway, we're not going to be negative in this video. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Um, this is celebrating 7 years of minimalism and 6 years on YouTube. That's what we're doing. I'm not going to let. This is what I'm working on. I'm working on not being so negative. That was one of the things I was doing with this move that I did this week. Was one of the reasons I moved is that when I'm in a place that is bad mentally and physically for my health, I can be very negative, and we're not doing that. We're going to be positive, we're going to be happy, and this is good. So, with that in mind, thank you, Mel. I'm glad you think I look cute. Um, but yes, so this week is 7 years of minimalism and 6 years on YouTube. Me, before I went minimal, would probably be considered like pack rat, hoarder. No, I wouldn't consider myself a hoarder because I could easily let things go. I just had a lot of stuff. So, pack rat. I think pack rat is more accurate. And the whole story of me going minimal, I think I have it as a YouTube video somewhere. I've done it within my 6 years on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I've explained it. Um, if you ever want that story, you can either go back and watch one of my previous videos. I think it's one of these like anniversary videos that I do that I explain it. But yeah, so if you ever want that story, let me know. Even in the chat, let me know if you want me to explain it again. I can kind of try and do like a short version. But basically, I was a pack rat. Um, then I was in a life situation for a few years. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Mel. Then I was in a life situation for a few years. It really forced me to be honest and brutally honest with myself about my stuff. And so I went from having like basically like 80 or 90 boxes and bags worth of stuff down to around about 10 boxes worth of stuff that was gone and decluttered in 2 days. Um, and so that was August of 2016. Yeah, no, it was one of those things. Sometimes we do things by choice, and sometimes life circumstances force us to deal with things that we haven't wanted to deal with or that we've put off. And so the scenario of what was going on with my stuff for a few years um, forced me to be honest with myself. The um, scenario I was in when I finally got all my stuff forced me to declutter. So that was a lot. And then after I decluttered, after I went minimal, I basically watched every documentary YouTube video I could find of other people who had done big declutterers. Yeah, no, it was forced. I mean, it was partially forced, partially me wanting to do it. Because of what happened a few years before I did it, I already decided I wanted to declutter. So when I had my stuff, then I'm like, okay, it's going. Um, so yeah, so partially forced, partially my choice, mostly my choice actually, but then how much I decluttered was due to the circumstances I was in. There was just, I couldn't keep too much. I had to go minimal if I was going to make that situation work. And so, and it did. Um, and then, so basically the year between me going minimal and me starting my YouTube channel, like I said, I was watching all the content, all the creators, all the whatever I could get my hands on, because I just loved watching other people declutter. I loved people who were in every version of minimalism. It just, I was obsessed. It was an absolute obsession to watch all of it. And then in 2017, I'm like, you know what? I want to start documenting what it looks like for me. I want to have a YouTube channel. It's not going to look like everybody else's because of my stamina, because of my health. I'm not going to be able to do all the fancy things that other people do. But I wanted to start it. I wanted to do it. And, knowing I didn't have a camera, knowing I didn't have any editing software, knowing I didn't have a computer, just me recording myself on my camera, on my phone, using, the camera that comes with the phone. Yeah, being real. And there was another YouTuber that I've been watching and following and commenting on their videos. And so they were like for a long time, they were like the only person that commented on my videos, and they were following me back. And that was the pinnacle for me. Because honestly, I was just putting my thoughts out into the ether. I wasn't expecting for people to watch. I wasn't expecting for people to comment or subscribe. It was just kind of me doing my thing. And then, was it in 2021 and 2022 that I reached 50 subscribers after starting my channel in 2017? And that's when I finally told my family and my friends that I had a YouTube channel. Before that, I did not tell them because I come from such a large family and grew up on such a large community base that I knew if they knew about my channel that I didn't want to have subscribers that were just friends and family trying to be nice. I wanted to build it up purely on strangers before family and friends knew, and because I didn't want to have my entire subscriber base be family and friends. I wanted to see where it could go on its own before any of them got involved. And even now, I have some of them that I think are subscribed, some of them that occasionally watch my videos, but honestly, they could care less. Some of them don't get it, they just don't, and that's fine. So, now I have this wonderful community of Mel and Jen who are here in the chat, and Sunday Dawn, and just a bunch of other YouTubers and friends. I know Brittany from Brittany's Beautiful Chaos, and her cleaning channel is celebrating 3 years right now. And I try to be raw and real and honest as much as you can on social media. I mean, there are some things that, yes, I'm raw and real and honest, and yes, I show things and share things, but there are just some things that, oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I know and Cindy is great too. But there's just some things that on social media you just don't share for privacy, for not wanting to share too much, not wanting to. There's just some things that are just private. So, if, like with my living situations, I have to respect whoever I'm living with, I have to respect their privacy. Like I said, there are just some things that I just don't talk about on here, and some things that if I talked about would be a trigger warning, and I don't want to talk about that stuff and risk triggering somebody. So I keep my content, I'm real and I do show real emotions, good and bad, but there are some things that I don't feel comfortable talking about because I don't want to trigger somebody. Oh yes, the Hollywood glam theme. So my people who I do collabs with, my Tiny Tidy collabs, my 10 Minutes Better collab, my Thoughtful Thursday collab, all those different collabs that I'm involved in, they all know, but you guys don't know, but the theme I'm going for in this film, which is different for me, because normally I don't really do a theme. Normally my furniture stays neutral, and then I just swap out blankets and bedding and like pictures and stuff and just make it whatever I'm in the mood for or whatever. But for the first time in a very long time, I am doing a theme, and it's like this Hollywood glam kind of showing my like feminine side, I guess. Um, I don't, when it comes to things that are like feminine and girly, I have always been extremely picky to the point where people think I don't like those things because whenever they would get me something or try to show me something, um, I'd be like, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, no pink. That's one thing where I'm not. No pink. I don't like the color pink. Nope. And I don't like the color yellow either. Pink and yellow are no. So, and so the thing with doing Hollywood glam or the glam, it's gonna be really pretty, Cindy. I'm really excited to see it. And the bed frame that I ordered is actually supposed to arrive tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, now if you love pink, go for it. I whatever makes you happy as far as your colors and your decor style goes, absolutely go for it. Um, I love so many different styles that that's why I normally will do like a non-style Pacific furniture or bed, because that way my blankets and my pictures can reflect whatever decor style I want to show in that moment. So whether it's goth, whether it's traditional, whether it's mid-century modern, whether it's minimal. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be showing you guys the bed. Like I said, where I'm living now, I can show my bedroom, but the bathroom is too small to film in. Um, it would be too difficult to film in. And then the common areas I can't show to respect the people I'm living with. I'm respecting their privacy, so I will not be showing the common areas, but I can show the bedroom. So, like here's the sheets on the bed that I got yesterday. My quilt is on the bed. And then the actual bed, my mom was shocked when I sent her a picture of what I ordered, because it's, if somebody had told her that I liked that, she would have never guessed. It came as a complete surprise to her, because it's not something somebody has ever seen me pick. Because one of the things is it has gold legs, and it's just, I've always people, I don't really like gold, which isn't true. With me, gold is like the color white. Yeah, no, pink girls. And if you like pink, go for it. I love the color red, which is in the pink family, but I'm not. I don't like pink. I like the old Hollywood stuff. It's one of the decor styles that I like. So I'm like, you know what? It's a fresh start, doing something new, going out of my comfort zone. So I want to do that with my decor style, because the decor, Hollywood glam is a decor style that I've always absolutely loved. I was raised on black and white. My Man Godfrey and His Girl Friday are some of my favorite movies. The walls are like a light gray, Mel. The walls in this place are a light gray. I know you can't tell on camera, but it's so like the tufting and the glam look. It just, oh, I love it so much. It's so pretty. But I am so picky. So, it might be the reflection of my bedding, because my bedding's kind of green, so it's might be making the walls look a little green. but they're actually gray. The walls in here are gray. And so bedding, the bed frame that I got, it's like this upholstered, like teal fabric. I think it's teal. And then it's got like these like fake like diamonds or like jewels in the tufting. It's got gold legs, and oh my gosh, so pretty. I can't wait to show you guys. It's gorgeous. I'm hoping it's in pretty person as it looks online. So when it comes to like beading and gold and like that, yeah, no, teal is really pretty. And I'm like, this looks very old Hollywood glam to me, and I love it. It feels like a throwback to that, and I just so beautiful. But I normally don't do gold or gold accents, and I would say I don't like gold. But what I've come to realize with gold is that I'm picky on how gold is done. Because gold and like brass were really popular in like the 90s. And that kind of gold brass touches what was popular in the 90s. No, absolutely not. But if you look at like the movie Pride and Prejudice with, yeah, no, gold jewelry and gold in general, it's one of those things where I'm very picky about it. The way it's done and where it's done kind of changes how I feel about it. Done a certain way, I absolutely love it. And then there are other times where I see it and I'm like, no, absolutely not. Um, it's the same with white. The color white, with clothes, I don't like the color white because I'm allergic to bleach. And so keeping white clean is difficult. And I don't, if it's, if it's, if it's hard to do, then I'm less likely to wanna, if it's too difficult, it's just, that's too much energy taken up. Um, so I like white in small doses. Pinches of white, little bits of white, and it's gorgeous. But white furniture, anything where it's like a large amount of white clothes, no, just no. So, I mean, it's gonna be interesting decorating this space. And like I said, I'm really excited about the bed. But it's gonna be old Hollywood glam style a little bit, and I'm very excited about it because I haven't done a feminine look in my room or in my decor for a long time because I'm just so picky. So picky. So, but it's gonna be beautiful. And, it's a queen size bed. And in my family, I'm kind of considered the princess. You know, I kind of always had that feeling of like, I feel like royalty, you know. And, being lesbian, queer, queen, drag king, if you do that sort of thing. Which I want to do a beer drag king at some point. I want to experience that. Um, it should arrive tomorrow, Mel. The bed's supposed to arrive tomorrow. So, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong. Um, but, so I'm not sure if, I guess, if you guys, I'm gonna have to ask. I'm not sure. They did, I did, the removable shower head that I got, they did put that up for me, which was a huge help. Because it took tools to do it. And we just put the shower head that comes on the shower under the bathroom sink. So when it comes time, I can remove the removable shower head and we can put the one that comes on it back on. But yeah, so it's going to be beautiful. I'm hoping how pretty it is comes through on camera when I show everybody. I still need to find a bedside table or a nightstand or something to go next to the bed, because I've learned with not having one the past couple nights that I'm the kind of person that needs a bedside table, a nightstand, and a lamp. It's been fun experimenting without it for the past couple nights and not having one and seeing what that's like. But I've come to realize for me, it just doesn't work. I need to have one. But I've kind of been holding off because I want to wait until the bed frame arrives and it's put together and the mattress is on it to physically see how high it sits, to determine what height of bedside table I want to go next to it, and what height of lamp I want to go next to it. Thanks, Mel. I think it's a good idea too. And plus, I just want to have a better idea of, things are usually a little different online than they are in person. So once I see the bed frame in person, then I can be like, okay, what kind of side table is going to go best with this Hollywood glam look that I'm going for, this feminine look that I'm going for. So we shall see. And I need to stretch out my legs. Okay, stretch. And stretch. Okay, and what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Mel, what time is it? I'm having groceries delivered tonight, so I just want to be aware of the time. Okay. Then I'm going to have to get off soon so I can pay attention, because I don't know. I know, I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be epic. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to have groceries delivered. I had... No, we all kind of keep separate. We all keep separate so far, so that's fine. And I'm not having everything I need delivered as far as groceries go, because I'm just getting a few things, because I do want to actually when I have good stamina, physically go to the store and like explore and see what they have. And some things that I just want to pick out for myself and not have delivered. But we will see. But it, oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys that even with replacing the bed, even with all the money I spent at Target yesterday, even with the plane ticket and buying the large suitcases and all of that, so far I've still spent $2,000 less than I would if I had had somebody drive me across country or used a moving service. That is just crazy to me. Wow is right now. It's just, I honestly don't know. You know, it's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. So if any of you watching this are ever planning a big cross country move, and oh yeah, I did my research. Like I said, I've been planning this move since December of last year. So I knew that sometime between now and October, I planned to move. So I have researched my rear end off. Um, Not only for places to move and looking for places to move and basically a full-time job of making inquiries, but also in researching moving companies and costs. And if I moved here, how much would it be? If I moved there, how much would it be? If I use this moving company, if I use that moving company. Oh yeah, no, I'm all about the research. And then when picking an airline, I'm like, okay, I've used, yeah. And then because, back in December, I knew I was going to move this year, I started decluttering back in December. I regularly declutter, but I mean like ruthless decluttering. I started back in December. And then, I just got a notification saying that all the items I ordered were in stock and that they will see me later today for my grocery delivery time. Sweet! That makes me so happy. I love it when they don't have to do substitutes because my body is picky. And with substitutes, it's always a roller coaster of whether or not my body it's the substitutes or anything I can actually have. Yes, it is awesome. So excited. So I researched and researched and researched. And because I started decluttering back in December, and I'm like, the cost of moving, one, I want to go with the most affordable option, and two, how I moved was going to determine how much I kept. So, like my fancy recliner that I had back where I was living before. Um, still trying to sell it. My silver fancy laundry hamper that I had back there, which would have gone with my glam style that I'm doing here, but no way to move it without flying wise. So it stayed behind. Um, but every time I looked at moving companies and moving services, I'm like, it may be more, it might have been more. I'm like, I'm like, I could re- replace this stuff for the cost of moving it. And then once I realized I could replace everything and save money instead of moving it, that's when I decided, okay, not moving this, not moving this, not moving this. Um, One thing when I was packing up my suitcases to fly, I had really considered, and actually struggled with not moving my board games and my card games, like my Monopoly set and stuff. Because my Monopoly set, it fit in the large suitcase, so I technically could have moved it. But it took up half of the weight limit for the suitcases. And I couldn't, it just, it didn't make sense to move it. Taking up half the weight limit, it that was the decision that made me decide it's not getting moved. Because when you're moving with just a few suitcases, you really have to pick and choose. And I wasn't willing to let that equivalent weight of stuff go to move the game set. Now, each of the suitcases I moved that were checked were like 44 pounds. I'll talk to you later, Jen. I'm so glad you could join. Love you, friend. I'm about to get off here in a minute anyway. But, yeah. So each of my suitcases end up being 44 pounds each. Um, and the weight limit is 50 pounds. So I technically probably could have packed some of my board games and card games or something. But I'm like, you know what? The Monopoly set is really the only one thing that is hard to find. These others could. Cindy, with doing dishes. Yeah, so research, research, research. Oh, and Mel's losing. Okay, this is our sign. Mel and Jen had to go, and you're losing signal. I mean, Jen and Cindy had to go, and you're losing signal. And I need to go because I'm gonna have things I need to do. So I will thank you all for joining me, and thank you for celebrating with me as we celebrate 7 years of minimalism and 6 years on YouTube. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you all later. Bye.